movies had lied to us. In real life, the mean girls are never the pretty ones. So in my whole life, a pretty girl, an attractive girl, has never ever been mean to me. You know the type of people that have been really mean to me? The horrible, most horrible looking women that look like they are the lost sisters of Shrek. I don't usually type like that, but terrible people deserve that and worse. No, those are the girls that always look at other women as a competition. There's always a competition with themselves in their heads. They have inferiority complex. Maybe they didn't receive love when they were a child. I don't know. But those are the true mean girls. And mean guys as well. Because in my experience, the most sweetest and nicest people I ever met, men and women, has always been attractive. It's an unpopular, politically incorrect opinion, but it's the truth. You know, from my ex-boyfriends, the one who treated me the best was the most attractive one. Friends that have been really there for me, pretty. Kind women in the workplace, pretty. Or at least attractive, had something. And you know, some people, instead of focusing on themselves, some people are really sick because you could not be doing anything to them, and they just hate for no reason, and they made the workplace a ghetto with their lack of manners and they take the ghetto to the workplace. Imagine being I'm not lying. Can you believe that? Like, imagine being so pathetic to criticize someone that is not doing anything to you, that only minds her business, go to work, is respectful to everybody, is in her lane. So imagine hating someone that has done anything, has done nothing wrong to you. Imagine being that pathetic. So this might be a little bit like a story time, but I laugh now because I process this now, and it's really funny to me how the mean girls are never attractive at all. It's not like the movies. The women that look like Regina George in real life are not like that. No. So imagine being so pathetic. So this is gonna be a little bit long. I had a fake friend because so I have learned the hard way that you should not trust people in the workplace. So I'm not saying that everybody is a bad person, and there are good people, but there are the minimum, because everybody just play these mind games and these power games that to me are BS. And I didn't get it because thankfully I had such loving parents that, like, the evil of the war, the capacity that people had to be so mean and evil, I didn't realize it at that time. So this supposed friend, okay, I met that girl, that lady, because she has like 3 children from different fathers. Not judging, not to judge, but like, so on top of she being such a horrible person, she seems to have poor judgment. Sorry, politically incorrect, but it's the truth. I met this girl many years ago in a workplace. She was nice, but it was all fake, obviously, and friendly to everybody. Big mistake of me trusting her, because somebody that's friends with everybody is a friend to none. I thought that we were really friends, and I told her a lot about family issues, like situations that I have with my sister, with my mom. No, so I thank God had a very loving family, but there are issues because there's no perfect family, there's no perfect people. I had a terrible boyfriend at a time, and that really was horrible. It was hell. And I had the naivete to tell her those things. I was at a very bad state of mind after that. I got depressed. I cannot diagnose myself, but I felt like I was at that point financially. My life I wasn't doing well at that time after I had that boyfriend. So I told her, because I thought I was so trusting, that I thought she was my friend. No, she wasn't my friend. Then years later, I started working at another place, and she was working there. Like, it was a coincidence. She was working there. And I continued talking to her because I thought we were friends. And we talked, hey, how are you? How have you been doing? Okay, so I thought we were still friends at that time. Naivete. Because I used to see the world with rose color glasses, because my family was so close. I'm not saying that I have the most perfect family in the world. We had our conflicts like everybody. But like in the environment that I grew up, like that evilness is something that I hadn't realized that existed. Like just hating, I never hate somebody just for no reason, like, and talk badly about other people just because if they have done anything wrong to me. Well, you know, another of my coworkers on the new job That was really nice, by the way. Just here, the only in the entire place, the only people that were nice were two people, two young ladies that worked there, and then everybody was really mean. They would sit together to talk about me for no reason. Somebody told me everything they said. First, the girl that I thought was my friend, she told my business to the whole company. My family problems, my depression problems, the problems that I had with my ex-boyfriend, that was a disaster. She told the whole company. The medical condition of my sister. Then I got the news that she was also sitting in groups with the other ladies there. Not ladies. Ladies is not the word for them, because those are not ladies. They're very ghetto. Very... In my countries, we call those people barrial, vulgar. That I got the news that they all said during their lunches to criticize me because I will go well dressed, because when I first started I didn't have the uniform yet, and they told me dress formally until we get the teachers from the company. So I will go formal, because I saw examples in my family that no matter what the situation is, you should be well groomed, well dressed, especially if you go to work. So I will dress elegant with blazers, elegant, formal. They sit and criticize the way I dress. They criticize me for wearing red lipstick. They criticized me for wearing red lipstick. Do you know what they criticize me for as well? I cannot be... It's hard to believe, because I couldn't believe at that time that such people exist. They criticize me for eating properly, for having table manners, for knowing how to use cutlery. It's like, I'm sorry. You know, my family didn't have a lot. We didn't have a lot, but with the little we have, my parents did their best to give me the best education that they could. We were not rich, or we didn't have like money, but it's not my fault that my parents educated me. Then my parents taught me to take a shower, to brush my teeth, to comb my hair, to go to work, and to eat properly. To not be embarrassed in the event that I get invited to a nice place to have a nice dinner, because that will reflect back on the family, on the parents, or on my education. So can you believe that people like that exist? I never done anything to those people. and they will sit and chit chat every day about me and criticize everything I do. And even though I was way more professionally capable than a lot of these women that only speak one language, and I'm not shaming them for that, but I speak English and Spanish, and I started learning a third language, and like I have experience in the field that I was working in. I have manners. I'm saying that I'm perfect all the time, but even me being more professionally capable, they will always talk to me in such a condescending way to try to make me feel as if I was stupid. So life has confirmed to me time and time again that it's never attractive women that are mean to other women. Because in other workplaces, I have the same situation. I always get bullied out of jobs, and I don't. It's your attitude. No, I don't have an attitude. I go to work. I respect people. I have manners. I mind my business. I'm not nosy trying to know what's happening in other people's lives. And it's always the same type of women. So there are people so sick that they cannot look inside and heal their inferiority complex or whatever happens in their head. Instead of going to therapy, if they were abandoned as child or if they were neglected, I don't know, because I'm not a psychologist. I don't know. Whatever happened in their lives that made them feel inferior, instead of going to the psychologist, they just behave like snakes, spreading their venom all around. So people are so sick that if you feel ugly, work to feel better about yourself. Or if you feel inadequate, educate yourself more. Instead of hating on people that have done nothing to you. So, take on this. Do not trust your coworkers. Be polite, be respectful, but don't trust them. Don't think they're your friends, because they're not. And if you have lied about yourself, or if you have something attractive about you, you don't have to be Miss Universe or Victoria's Secret model. You have light within you. You have something that shines. My recommendation is, if you can work from home, because those type of women always are going to be trying to sabotage your growth. You can try to diminish your life, you can try to talk to them, you can try to be nice, and there's nothing that you can do to make them like you, because they hate themselves, and you cannot change that. So that's I currently work from home because I couldn't stand the toxicity of the corporate world, the evil of the people. So if you have talent, if you shine, if your presence lightens the rooms you enter, work from home. And if you had to work from the office, do not trust your coworkers. So I know this was long, but this was the whole story. Thank you if you watch it till the end. Thank you so much for staying. And please follow me. I love singing. I'm not perfect yet, but I want to work on that because that has been always one of my dreams. So please follow me. I love music. I love fashion. I love learning new things, learning about societies, psychology, even though I didn't study psychology, but I like always wondering why people do the things they do. So please follow me. I'm Mona Lisa. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.